Hi everyone and welcome to this week's Gaming 168. I have a few announcements this week, but one very important one, and that is the competition winner from last weekend who won a choice of 3 games, either Far Cry 4, Assassin's Creed Unity or The Crew. And we'll find out who that is in this episode, and that lucky winner will be contacted later on today with the details of the win. And as usual, here is your chance to catch up on my last 6 videos. Now unfortunately the Skyrim Let's Play is not included in those. I ran into some major audio issues while recording and I wasn't able to get it out for Friday, but it will be released hopefully tomorrow or Tuesday, or depending on when you see this video, today or Tuesday and so on and so forth. So it'll be out next week basically. The audio issues were very annoying. It took me a long time to try and fix it, and I was even about to go back to DxTory because I currently use the Hauppauge HD PVR2 to record my Let's Plays, because it's an external device, so it doesn't interfere in any of the gameplay, it doesn't hit the game at all, so there's no performance loss through the game that way. So I use that to record the Let's Plays because it gives a nice bit better quality really. Unfortunately it was giving major audio issues. I was getting high-pitched and low-pitched voices over the top of my own voice while playing. It was really quite weird and really strange. Unfortunately I fixed it. It turned out that I needed to update the graphics drivers for my GTX 970. I did previously do that, but I didn't update the HD audio drivers with it, and there seemed to be some issue there. I don't usually do the audio drivers with the graphics card because I have had other audio issues in the past while doing that, so I left those out, and unfortunately that caused a different problem, so I had to just reinstall those and put them back on. But it took me a couple of days to work that out. I checked all the cables, tried it on a different device, different system, and still same issue. So luckily I actually managed to fix it, because it was really starting to pee me off. Right, yeah, so after those mad audio things took place, I managed to complete Game of Thrones Episode 1 from Telltale Games. Really enjoyed that. It's one of the best games I've played for a while, especially story-driven type games. I've not played any of their games before. I've not gone through the Walking Dead series, and it's really wanted me to start actually playing those because it was really nice. I like how it fit into the actual TV series rather than the books. It fitted into that really quite nicely, and it just added a little bit of depth as well, made you get involved with that storyline and just see how you could influence that yourself. Really dramatic ending for me in episode 1, really dramatic. I always have hated Ramsay Snow, and he's perfectly portrayed in the TV shows. They've done a really good job of casting for him. Really superb. But yeah, very shocking ending for me. Looking forward to episode 2, which I will be starting shortly, and I'll probably be releasing that near probably the same time that I finish episode 1. I've just got 2 episodes, 2 parts I'm going to call them, 2 videos to release for episode 1, and I'll get started on episode 2 straight away. So if you haven't had a chance to check those out on my channel yet, please do, and give me some feedback about the decisions I've made, and just basically how the Let's Play is going as well. Really love to hear your feedback on those. Really great game. If you haven't checked it out yourself yet, it's a very reasonably priced game actually. I definitely recommend you check it out, especially if you're a fan of Game of Thrones. It's time to get involved in Westeros and see how you can play the Game of Thrones for yourself. And the next announcement in terms of games coming to the channel is for Total War Attila. So that comes out a week Tuesday, I believe, on the 17th of February. And I will be doing a Let's Play in that, which means I'll be dropping the Massilia and Pergamon campaigns from the channel for a little while. I will have a back stock of episodes to release from those, so you can still get into those Let's Plays if you want. But I'll be going through Total War Attila with the Danes. They're part of the DLC, which you pretty much get free with the game if you pre-order it. But I've always wanted to play with the Danes, and probably the Saxons as well at some point. Really like that bit of history revolving around England and the Danish invasion that comes near that time point. Yeah, so I will be doing a Let's Play with that, with the Danes. So if you feel free to check that out on the channel, that obviously will be up on the 17th of February. I actually have the day off work, woohoo, just to play games, which is a little bit sad, some of my work colleagues think, but I think it's a fantastic opportunity to get really stuck in to a Total War game. They are quite involved, and you do need a little bit of time to get into them. And it's perfect time to take a day off work, chill out, and play probably going to be a really good game. It's going to have its bugs to start off with. No Creative Assembly Total War game doesn't, but they will be ironed out pretty sharpish, and if they've learned anything from Total War 2, then they definitely know what they're doing in terms of bug fixing. So feel free to check that out a week Tuesday on the channel. Keep it time posted in your diaries, because it will be coming, and it definitely will be on time at this time. There will be no audio issues or anything. It definitely will be out on that day. So yeah, pencil it down in your diary. Now, do it. Go. I'll give you some time. Right, so now the moment that hopefully all of you have been waiting for, and that is the reveal of the competition winner from last week. Now, it's probably a little bit early for me to be doing this in my YouTube life, because obviously there weren't many replies to the video, but thanks to everyone that did reply, and you pretty much all got it right. It wasn't very difficult, I must admit. It was just took a little bit of time on your part, but thanks again for everyone that replied, and it made choosing the winner a little bit harder because I couldn't quite do it from random because there was only a few replies. So what I did was I wrote down the name of everyone that replied and got my girlfriend to choose it at random. And she chose this person. And that's you, Jack Sparrow 895. You are the lucky winner of one of 3 games. I will PM you the details. And it's basically an NVIDIA website which you'll go to and plug in the code, and you'll be able to choose from Far Cry 4, Assassin's Creed Unity, and The Crew. Now, personally, if you don't have Far Cry 4, that's the game you should definitely be choosing at this point, because it's pretty damn good and it's a lot of fun. However, if you want one of the other 2, that's fine by you. You can choose whatever you want. But for me, Far Cry 4 is the definite winner out of those 3. Again, thanks to everyone that took part, and hopefully in the future I'll be able to run these sort of competitions a little bit more frequently. But it'll have to be probably in the next year or 2. And on that announcement also, Gaming 168 will be in hiatus for probably a couple of weeks, but this feature will be a long-standing feature on the channel, and I do like doing these little announcements every week, just to keep you guys informed what I'm doing, and just to connect with you guys really, connect with everyone that watches my videos, because you're a great lot of audience. You are simply awesome. You keep me going doing this, and I have a lot of fun doing this with you guys. So thanks for tuning into this, whoever's tuned in the last couple of weeks. And again, thanks to everyone that took part in the competition last week. And hopefully you'll stick with me into the near distant future. And on that note, which I'm pretty sure most of you thought was going to be the final note of the video, I want to make yet and again another announcement. It seems that all I do in Gaming 168 is make announcements. That's pretty much the aim of the feature, is to make announcements on what I'm doing and things. So I want to give a shout out to a friend of mine's band. It's actually a work colleague. He's the drummer, which you'll probably see in a couple of seconds in this video that's playing now, because this is the band. They're called The Volunteers. They've currently released 1 video / 1 song on YouTube, which you can get to by clicking on the current video on screen now. It's a fairly decent song, it's a very nicely produced video, and they will be releasing more songs on that channel, I believe, in the future. So if you like the video and you like the song, please do subscribe to their channel for more, and obviously get involved in the comment section on the current video and say whether you like it or not. I personally like it, it's really good, it's quite quite catchy, and I'm sure you'll enjoy it too. So hopefully I found you yet again another band to enjoy. And on that note, and the final note, I will be leaving you now this week with Gaming 168, and I hope to see you in the near distant future for more of these features, and hopefully you'll keep enjoying and watching the videos on my channel. And again, the Skyrim Let's Play will be coming next week for definite, and I will be releasing 2 episodes at once as a special treat, and a sorry for not releasing it last week. So thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you next time.